Welcome to another edition of Straight Shooting Sports Talk, and I'm your host, Dujane Bland. And today is our Redskins Talk edition of Straight Shooting Sports Talk. And today, we're going to take a look really quick back at Monday night's craziness, and we're going to look ahead to what the Redskins have in store against the Green Bay Packers. Monday night, they really came out and laid an egg. It was obvious that RG3 looked very, as we would say, rusty. I don't know if that's a great term, but he definitely looked uncomfortable, out of sync, out of rhythm with the offense. He looked as if he really wasn't comfortable back there. Now, some would say, should he have been out there? Should he have played? Look, doctors cleared him. We're not doctors. Now, people say from what you can see, it looked like he may still be favoring it. I think it's more of a mental thing. We look at this guy. You don't have any type of preseason. 11 on 11s is not a live football game. And when you have live bodies flying around a knee you just had surgically repaired for the second time, you're going to be thinking about it a little bit. You may be questioning some of the things that you can and cannot do. I think the brace hinders him just slightly, but you're going to be worried about that. And it showed in the first half. Balls high, balls low, throwing balls into double coverage off your back foot. I mean, you saw he really wasn't planning very well, wasn't following through with the throws, hence the inaccuracy. People talk about the defense. Look, man, it was a disaster from the start. The Redskins got 7 points, gave them an opportunity. The offense squandered these opportunities by turning the ball over on a fumble by Alfred Morris, a guy who did not look like himself in the first half of that game, showed signs of what he was last year at times, but did not. Throwing a pick. I mean, stats don't lie. They were out there for 54 plays in the first half. Guys were gassed. And for us to be down as to what we were and the amount of points we were with the first quarter and a half, we really should have been blowed out in the first quarter and a half. With that being said, it's just one game. Look, people say he should start it 3 weeks from now or after the bye week. Look, the guy's going to be rusty and timid and stiff, whether he starts now or whether he starts later. So you're going to go through this, whether you like it or not. But we do have a glimmer of hope. He looked very solid in the second half of that game. Not to 100% RG3 as we know him, but they riled off 20 points. You can call it garbage minutes, all you want. He was able to scramble, get more comfortable. The offense looked more relaxed, and he was making plays down the field, trying to bring this team back, and they only lost by 6 points. So that should tell you something. Now, as we look on to next week, we're going against the Green Bay Packers, a team who gave up over 400 yards against Kaepernick in the passing game. We know that they're not that great at pass coverage. And if we can have a little bit more balance on offense, being able to establish the run, Alfred Morris not turning the ball over, we're not having a whole lot of penalties, we have an opportunity to win this football game. Unfortunately, I really don't think that we're going to be able to win this football game. I think it's going to take maybe 8 quarters for RG3 to get back to feeling absolutely 100% comfortable with what he's doing out there. Fred Smoot was on the Fan today, and he said to take 12 quarters. It could be the case. But this is going to be a tough matchup. We're going to be in it every step of the way. The question is, if we don't limit the turnovers, if we don't limit the penalties, we know what Aaron Rodgers and his offense is capable of. It was a shootout with the San Francisco 49ers. It'll be a shootout here. I am just not confident that the Washington Redskins can pull this one off. I'm taking the Green Bay Packers. Well, we thank you for tuning in to our show. We hope that you continue to tune in. And if you have any comments, please leave them at the bottom of our show. We'll get back to you and keep the dialogue going. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to hear us discuss on this show, please shoot us an email to straightshootingst@gmail.com. And as always, subscribe to the show if you haven't subscribed. It's a great show. You have been watching Straight Shooting Sports Talk.